Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. My name is Mastiop and today we are gonna see if we can at least get some production here going a little quicker and see if we can speed up our overall production. At the moment I have reset the counter. Our next rocket will be our first one and that will be the start of the benchmark for this episode. So last episode we've got our time up from the 3.5 minutes for the first launch that episode till the 6.8 minutes. So, and we still want to launch a rocket per minute, so we need to do a little better. It looks like mostly at the moment we have a green circuit shortage, mostly for the blue circuits over here, which are just, well, making these things slower. Actually, not as slow as it might be, but still, rocket control units is the things we are missing at the moment. So that means we need to increase our production a little bit there. At the moment we are fueling half a belt of green circuits into the blue circuit production. And we need double that. So we need another belt of green circuits here. We at the moment have 3 belts here going. It does look like this is not going as quick as it should. I did reroute some belts here, of course, in the end of, or halfway last episode, but it looks like I just want another green circuit belt going to here. So one in here and one in here. First off, we are gonna check if we can do this a little differently. I'm going to cut off one of the belts here, run half the production lines of one belt and half the production lines of the, well, let me just show you what I mean. I'm going to do this. Oh, one straight and then down. Cancel you. You will stop working and you are going to fuel the rest of the whole system. Now, the last time I did this, I had a problem with the amount of red circuits I was producing. But let's just see how this goes now. At the moment we have a backlog, and as long as this belt is sometimes stopping, we should be fine. But at the moment, if of course the green or the blue circuits will be producing more, they will also consume more red circuits. So this might go completely haywire and we still need green circuits. But this is an optimization, and we'll see how this goes. Let's first see how far the belt's going. I'm still running technically on half time at 30 FPS instead of the full 60 for which this game normally runs on. Still running on an old P on my old setup. My new setup is still not working. Still need to wait a few days. So yeah, we should see hopefully halfway through this episode that I switch to the new PC, but we'll see. Okay, the green circuits are almost at the end. Looks like the left one is going a little quicker. This should hopefully fuel them. Actually, I have no clue if we can actually support this whole setup with only one blue belt of green circuits. Let's actually calculate it a little. We need 20 green circuits every 10 seconds. The speed of these machines is 1.3, so that is about 20 electronic circuits every, let's say, just 8 seconds. 8 seconds works. Not the best. You know what? Let's just say we need 2 circuits a second on this belt. We can support 40 items per second on one belt. And we have a total of, let's just count this, 16. Okay, so 16 times 2 is 32, which is below the 30 mark. But we need 30% more because the speed is 1.3. So 30% more of 32 is 10. So 42. We need about 42 green circuits a second, which means these machines should not be able to work fully. And it looks like that's the thing that's happening here. This belt looks like it's not completely full all the time. What's happening there? No, it's a full belt. The rest of the system does seem like it's struggling a little bit. Well, actually not at the moment. It looks like it's still going well. Okay, we have a rocket launch at 5.5 minutes. Let's see if we can get it a little up. Yeah, this is not running. This needs a few more green circuits. That's a little bit annoying, and I might be able to fix that. But I'm not really sure how. I need a resupply of green circuits here. But as long as these work mostly, we should see, I think, these going as well. I think I need this whole column for this column. I should recalculate it, but at the moment, let's just see what happens. Okay, so this needs a little time to continue producing. Let's give that a little time. And at the moment, see if we can create some more green circuits. So at the moment we have space. The biggest problem, of course, with expanding our, well, copper smelting area was a problem with space. Because there was, of course, an iron mine over here. The iron mine is now gone, completely mined up, and you only have a little bit of coal and iron here left, which I'm not going to bother with. So we can set up another one of these big smelting columns up here, which I actually am gonna do right now. Now that will drain a buttload of resources, mostly the modules, which I won't have available completely. But, well, let's just see what happens, shall we? Okay, let's move you around and give you some power. And I still have not cleared out my inventory from everything I had with me to make the nuclear generator last episode. But we should be fine here if we just do stuff like this. There we go, move it on the path. And if it's on the path, it's not in the way of the rest. That's the idea, which I'm going for at the moment. Okay, at the moment, also, let's see, we have 1,700 logistic robots with about 1,100 available and 1,437 construction robots. Literally one is doing something. Where? Am I building something with a robot? I have no clue. This whole base, which has, well, this is logistic coverage, should not have anything working at the moment with something building. So I have no clue. Oh, this one is isolated. Huh. Well, that was not completely the plan. Oh, well. So let's go for another smelting column. And this actually is going to be a problem, as you might see. The tracks will be in the way. And that's the thing we're going to deal with as well here. Let's see. I need, this whole section here. So let's start up here. This one is not running at the moment. Why is this one red? Oh, it's not green now. Okay. From here all the way down. That's a lot of resources. That's a metric crap ton of resources. Okay, I don't need that signal there. There we go. And blueprint. Okay, and now we need to place this somewhere. These are a lot of items. This is, oh my god, this is a metric crap ton of items. Let's remove this section of road over here. Remove this, which I don't need. Move that power line, which I don't need. And this one will now be placed more or less here. But it should not be able to fit because, okay, and now everything goes. Because of the way everything works. Okay, disconnect you there. So this one will not have everything completed. I don't really mind helping out. I should be resupplied by the logistic robots pretty soon. So this is a problem here. We need to get this track here out of the way. Now this iron mine here is almost done, but not really going the quickest. I might need to speed this up, but I think I'm going to destroy or disassemble that mine and disassemble this coal mine over here and move the coal mine to somewhere up over here. For example, to this coal patch over here with 49 or 94 million, which is more than enough. This is our power station, of course. Look at the beauty. Everything is running. Oh, how beautiful. Okay, now all my robots should be working. Oh no, just about 1,000. That's not as much as it should or could be, actually. I don't really mind. Okay, so this will be working. Now all my modules will actually be, well, gone. I think I don't have enough modules to support this. These chests here should run completely empty. There are still 150 of the tier 3s. And this one is diminishing also really quick. Well, we'll see. This will just put a big strain on our module production. Well, the base is out of copper. I just locked off all the belts because, well, we are going to replace all this with the same section or the same thing we did with the iron. We are going to request all the things here by robots and hook them up actually to here, so I shouldn't have removed that. Oh well. And that radar can go, actually probably not, so let's replace that one when I have it. There we go. And let's place that one over here instead of that light. There we go. That should be good. Okay, get rid of all these belts. We need 2 more of these belts even eventually going when I removed all the things around, mostly the stations. And also the thing we need to do is upgrade all these chests. Now, that is going to be interesting. We need a buttload of passive provider chests, so let's make a bunch of them. And actually request a buttload more items or resources from the things. These are all requested chests. Now those will be upgraded and I should be able to upgrade them. There we go. Those are now all red. These as well. These as well. And apparently I missed a few. Let's see. We have insufficient items now. So we need 8, 16, 24 more. Let's just make them all. Oh, apparently we are... Is this the right one? That's the right one. Okay, there's another copper train full of copper. The sweet, sweet copper. I think it's 10,000. 10,000? 8,000. Okay. It's just 2,000 per card. I thought it was 2.5. Come on, game. Create them for me. Oh, well, in the meantime, we are going to set up a few things, which is the same as the iron one. Let's get rid of this coal line as well. I'm actually thinking about upgrading all these lines to have requesting or be requesting a rocket fuel, because that is technically better because it let the trains accelerate a lot quicker. That's the first one. Let's move this one a little bit away. Let's place a power pole down for everything there. And then the roboport can go, oh, actually at the same places there and there. Now we need a bunch of these, and which reaches technically the total length of this whole area. I need a few more. I am requesting 5. Let's request 15. And we should actually remove a few of these in the middle, but that's the thing we're going to deal with later. Might actually just make a few nests here in the middle, but that's the thing we're going to watch for later. Next thing, we need the power. Let's place the power down first. There we go. That will be all the things. Now we need these, but we need these a little more to here. So I might want to place them down here, but I think I'm going to place them down, the first one over here. So I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can double this up eventually. And this is actually not as much as I originally expected. It's actually not that complicated then. And 3. There we go. And that's everything. Looks like everything. Let's see. This one goes here. This one goes, not to that one, to this one. This can all go. I'm not actually moving on these belts because I have an item from the nanobots mod which doesn't make me move on the belts, which is very handy. And this one can go over here, gonna get split and just into the system like it normally would. And then we have 2 more belts over here. Okay, that is the second one. Those go to the smelting area, but actually I might want to move that around. So there is a hole here of 2 or 4 of these machines because I didn't really want to pull these belts all the way around the area. But at the moment, while rerouting everything, I might actually as well do that. So that's the thing I am probably gonna do, but for now, let's just hook all these things up. I will be rebuilding parts of this eventually anyway, so I'm rebuilding so much of the base at the moment, it doesn't really matter at the moment to me that much. Okay, that's 2, 3, and 4. Now, it does seem like I'm missing a few belts, don't I? Actually, a total of 2. Okay. Well, apparently I miscalculated then. And let's just make a few more then of these dropping off stations. Right about there, I guess. So let's just place 2 down over here, technically. You are in the way. There we go. You are out of the way. And now we can get you over here and over there. That's 2. And we can increase it when need be. That's 1. That's 2. And then this one can go to there. This one can go 1 further. And this one can go underground to the last one right there. And then you can go, and that should be everything hooked up. There we go. Okay, now let's set some recipes. Let's let them request a buttload of copper. Now, did I get the robot boards? I did. Let's request 2,000. And stands that down at all of these things. There we go. Now there should be a lot more robots moving around. I had about, the first time I did this, I had about, well, all the robots going here. And at the moment we are actually on 0 robots, so all the robots are going here. Which means I need to make sure they can all recharge somewhere. Okay, that should do most of the work. Let's not get ridden over by a train. What I also should do is maybe make a few more nests. What did I actually do here at the other side? I did something. I placed them down over here. Okay. So now a lot of the robots which were actually originally at the iron are now over here. Let's do this. Let's have that one over there. And let's mirror that on all the others as well. Like so. And then do this. There we go. Move you to there. And now I'm out. Can I make a few more of those too? Oh, well, that's not as much. I guess I'm lacking a lot of steel. Yeah. Then let me get rid of the robot ports in my inventory. Make sure I don't have the nanobots making them as well. And where is the robot ports? On my hotbar. And just stands them down like this. So the robots will place them. Oh, and actually you will actually then go over here. Few construction bots also working. Might as well get those going. And one, no. Over there, there we go. And now, let's get my roboports working again. Roboports, there we go. That's 2. Okay, that should be a buttload of robots. Now I should be even getting more robots. I've got 1,806 at the moment. 1,807, and I guess that will go up to about the 2,000 now. I think about 2,500. Now this should all be going quickly, eventually, and we can get more stuff going eventually to here. So I need to get the belts hooked up, but first I'm going to remove 2 bases here. This one over here will be removed, and this one over here as well. And that means I need to make another coal or the coal outpost over here, and I might actually need another copper outpost at the moment. I'm not really sure though. Depends a little bit on how quick the copper is rolling at the moment. How many iron outposts do I have? I have, I think, 2 active ones, one over here and one over here, and those are keeping up. So it seems like I have enough. Oil is not a problem. The only thing really a problem at the moment is the copper, so yeah. So you would say after some point you don't need any more robots, right? Well, at the moment I have 2,230 and still increasing. I'm still at 0 robots. There are so many robots over here. And over, where's copper? Here, apparently. Oh wow, there are not even a lot of guys here. Wait, what? I don't get it. There are a lot of robots flying around. Oh, here as well because of this copper outpost. And I've got some iron flying down from here because I want this one to be empty and I want to get rid of this station. Well, yeah, and uranium ore. Yeah, that's the thing we actually will need pretty soon as well, because our uranium outposts, uranium 1 and 2, are empty. This one is empty. This one is empty as well. And actually, that was number 3. This one is empty as well. So we need some more uranium. So I guess I'm going to get this one. There are a few more points over here, over here, over here. That one will add to that one, over here. A lot of small points. I might just route them to each other. This is actually a big one. I don't have really a lot of big green spots because, of course, the uranium I got after I made this map in a new update. So it got added and that spawn at a large rate. So yeah. I guess I need to do some stuff with it. But first, I'm going to remove the coal outpost here, so I need some coal. Okay, let's see if I can do this from a distance. Robots, place this and these. Are they coming? They should be. So I've been building some more outposts actually. I've been making a few copper ones, a few iron ones. There are one over here, iron one over here, coal over here, and another iron one over here. We actually need another iron, so we're gonna launch a few more trains pretty soon. How is the train situation here? We can place them down here. Good. Let's just place 1, 2. That's the wrong side. I need to the other way around. 4 cargo wagons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I need a signal here. Don't I have any signals here? One over there, but that's the release signal for this whole section. So let's place down a signal over here and here. And place down another train here, here, and 4 cargo wagons. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now there are 4. You go to. Let's see what kind of station I need. I need copper or iron 6 until empty inventory full, and then to iron outpost till inventory empty. Okay. And you should be going as well. There we go. What's your fuel? 11. What's your fuel? 12. That should be more than enough. They all both should be that. Okay, so that's another iron outpost running. So we've got 6 iron and 5 copper, like you might have seen. That's a buttload. Now this copper is actually out of order, and we should actually remove that one. So yeah, actually also got this station up and running here. The ammo here has been placed. That's good. That means this train has run a one route and should be running into the next one pretty soon, hopefully. I still need to make the nuclear ones. I'm not really worried about our nuclear situation here. We are out of ore, of course, but we have so much of the nuclear stuff that, or the uranium stuff, that I don't really mind waiting on it a little bit. Now this will just keep going and going, even sped it up with some more beacons, but it should all be fine. Nuclear reactor over here is doing fine. At the moment, power is not really a problem. These things are running like it's no tomorrow. Actually, not even, because they are running at a quarter speed, because our power at the moment, if I press the right buttons, is about a third. 1.1 gigawatts, which is more than we of course had. Here we have 2 more green circuit lanes, which one is actually being used by the science at the moment. You can see here the green sirens are filling up a little bit. Now this one should actually be moving quicker. I think I need another copper line. But the only thing we're missing at the research at the moment is blue circuits, and those are going mostly into the module stuff here. The rocket part of the system is going good. We had a little bit of a red circuit shortage, but it looks like that one is fixed, and at the moment it looks like everything is running. So with this running full speed, we should actually see the holes in our production. Oh, I think we found it. It looks like it's rocket fuel at the moment. Yeah, it's rocket fuel. Okay, well then we need to expand that. Rocket fuel, you are running full speed. The fuel supply is good. So it does mean that this just needs to be quicker. Okay, well, that's something we can deal with. I am actually going to move this thing, I think, over here and place some more beacons around it and maybe double it up. Let's see. I think I'm going to move this to here. Or do I need more copper? I think I need another copper lane. So let's keep some space here. Well, do we need that? If I look at the way I've got everything lined up here, this is all the copper. This is a lot of copper being transported, but the iron side here is a little bit empty. So I might move this over to here. That might be the best way, and then produce all this rocket fuel over here because I am suddenly seeing some space. Okay, let's do it there. Okay, so this needs to be copied. Like so. Actually, except this lane. That lane I want to make myself. Okay, this is a lane. Oh, we have some more beacons here. I like it. We're gonna do double beacon it up. And let's remove these for a little while. We don't really need those. So this is the amount of stuff we actually needed or had before. Let's just place it down over here and double this up. So place another section of this right about here. That sounds like it's good. Okay, robots, go and do your job. I should have more construction robots on its way. That's true. We've got 300 running at the moment. And I think we will have some full belts here. So what I'm going to do here is put these on the other side of this belt. Over here, I don't really have the space. Or do I? You are reaching it just, so we can't really double it up with the... Well, wait. We can do this. We can do this. If we run you through here, do something like this. Place that one down there and put this one on the ground. We actually have the area ready now. Nice. And let's do that there as well. So you are going to be underground. You will be going here. There we go. Underground you from there to there. And then a straight section there. And we have doubled it up. Did we? This one on the inside. The phone will be placing it on the outside. Yep, that is good. Okay. Now let us get this all going. Where is my oil? I guess I will put it from there. We need light oil for this system. We can of course use all the different types for the solid fuel, but the light oil is the most efficient because we need less. If you look at the processing for this, we need 10 light oil every 3 seconds for 1 solid fuel, or 20 heavy oil or petroleum gas. So the light oil we need at least once, and that means that is more efficient normally. I actually haven't checked if with everything correct up and down, etc., if it actually really is that case, but we are still gonna use that, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's get this one through here and through there. That seems like it's correct. It does look like it's correct. And you are trying to make something there, but could not, because there's a tree in the way. Oh, wow. My PC is now very slow. What is my running speed at the moment? Still 30. Well, that's something at least. Okay, we now need a bunch of modules, but at least we're creating solid fuel at the moment. Okay, it looks like these are all running. And we need to fuel these into only this lane? No, 2 lanes. We've got 2 lanes here. So let's just actually break this off, because we are going to remove this section over here now. Let's remove only the machines for now. There we go. Looks like my robots will do my bidding now. Actually, those modules are needed somewhere else, guys. Can we get that out of the system and also out of my inventory? Okay, that's the last solid fuel from this line. And there we go. Get that out of the area. And now these belts need to empty, so let's run the belts over already, so we can prepare the system for a quick start. Something like this for the one, and something like... Oh, we need to go there. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. I might need to do that a little different. You know what? Let's just take this lane. Take this lane. Take it to here, and then run it normally. Looks like that one was empty. It is empty. Good. And then you can be removed. That's 1, and that's 2. There we go. More solid fuel. New solid fuel for this system, and I now need a path. Right about here. So that's one of the things upgraded. Now the question is, of course, will this be enough? And can this all produce full speed as long as there is oil? Oil should not really be a problem, but the length of this pipe might be a problem. This looks like it is not going... No, because I did this wrong. Dang it. Okay, okay. Cancel that. Robots, get in me, please. I need you in me and not on that side. Okay, so I did this wrong. I placed these things on the wrong side, which means half of the things are actually going. And now I need a different way. So this is more or less the halfway point. Let's actually remove these inserters to the outside. And I have one thing that automatically picks robots up. And that is at the moment being a little bit annoying. Yeah, we can do it like this. Okay, there we go. Normally those things are not really difficult, but apparently sometimes you can make a little bit of a brain fart. Which I just did. There we go. And now 2 inserters. There we go. Okay, upgraded solid fuel lines. So now I've got double the production. Well, eventually. And that should be good and creating more solid fuel. Apparently I miscalculated, or I thought I needed half of it. But apparently we need double. Apparently we have still some concrete in our inventory. Oh, we still have 1. Well, let's get it out of inventory. Don't really need 1. I also don't need that. Actually, this solid fuel, let's just dump that into one of these machines and the other. So these 2 can go. This still takes a long time though. It says a speed of 240% with 30 seconds. That still takes a long time. But at least a few more of these machines should be going. So now our time should be going even fast or down even better. Now this whole system over here should produce all the parts for 1 rocket a minute. I hope. Now the biggest problem might actually be the end. I now finally removed our rails completely. This coal patch is not operational again, and they are all the trains are going now over here. And apparently they are, I guess, at base because the coal is not something we are most needed of. You, where are you going? Oh, you are going there. Right, I needed to empty you out. You were actually meant for an iron train. How's the coal? The supply, coal supply is running empty. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I have no clue where to put you. Let's put you at a station, which is a little bigger at the moment. Let's put you at coal until inventory empty. There we go. No path. You now should have a path, and the coal should be going again. Good. Okay, let's see if we can finish this up. Let's remove the few signals which are still here. Apparently I did not clean up this correctly or completely, but we can finish this up at least. Let's see. Why are they... Oh, because of that. Oh, that's so annoying. You are the thing. Be gone. For now. Right, so what was one section over here? I think it was... This was one section. And we need you kind of over here. But there's a power pole in the way. So you should be going about there. Yeah, okay. And that should have been the last things that needed to be placed there. Now I need a few more of you, and you just needed to be placed about like this. Yes, and over here as well. Except the last one. And we needed a power pole in the middle, kind of. Like so. Okay. So those need a few more parts. Are these inside of the logistic build area or the construction area? They are. So these now should be going, and this should all be finished. So these should be producing 2 a minute. 1 for the rocket, 1 for the ship. Or for the satellite. These should be producing 1 a second or 1 a minute for the rocket. And we should be producing 2 rocket fuel, one for the satellite and one for the rocket. Now I need to recalculate that if that is of course correct. I think actually going to do that off camera. For now, let's just keep these things going. Oh, we got a rocket launch right this second. And let's just see how quick we launch this one. And then I'm going to reset the timers, because we of course upgraded a few things. And there we go, the mighty sound of the rocket launching. Let's reset the timer. I think I did that too early. There he goes. And I've got some stuff in my inventory apparently. Okay, another rocket launch. The rocket fuel looks like it's going reasonably quick there. I am actually also using some rocket fuel in my other systems. Or for some of the trains. Also only actually at the moment the Farrell. But that shouldn't really be a problem, because that is in the storage, because I just took it off the belt itself when there was a surplus. Okay, here we go. That one is closed. That one can construct a rocket again. I wonder if this one actually now becomes the limiting factor, but we're gonna find that out. We had apparently an average of 2.9 minutes, which is pretty good. Down back to the tree. We only need to make this 3 times as fast now, which is good. So the next thing actually we were gonna do, this is all going fully now, that's good, is expand our science. But I am running out of time for this episode, so I guess this could actually be quite easy. We actually just will do something like, for these two, like this. That's not gonna work. Let's just do it like this. 1. You need to be doubled up, so let's just put another one of you over here. And we need to double you up as well, because we were not producing enough of these two mostly. The other things are fine. We only don't have enough of the blue and the yellows. Or the production and the high-tech ones. Was this the production one? No, no, Science Pack 3 is just. Okay. So this should be fine. Apparently we need actually yellow belt for this. Huh. Oh, a little bit of an old-fashioned statement there, but we should be fine. Okay, let's get you there and get you on to the next thing. And that should be fine like so. I should have a lot of robots coming in and placing all this down. There they are. Hopefully they've got enough power left to place it and not return to their base beforehand. I wonder if it actually have the yellow belt in storage. I'm not really sure about that. It doesn't seem like it. I see red belt. Oh, is that yellow belt? I see yellow belt. Okay, we have yellow belt. Still running this on yellow belt because we didn't need more. At that point, actually, the red belt was expensive, so we worked with yellow belts. At the moment, it is not, so I'm just spamming. Well, I'm not spamming the blue belt. Actually, I am using it more efficiently. For example, my outposts. Mining outposts are still running mostly on red belt, except for when the belts come together to the stations. Okay, so this should be starting to work pretty soon. A few more pieces of yellow belt needed. And we've got the last things going. My god, this is going so slow. But the speed of the belt should not really be the problem. It might be for these things, but we're gonna see that in a second. Okay, so this will actually be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and will join me, of course, for the next one. My name has been Master, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye.